Frustrations by Abdalla. This school year has made me realize the huge difference between each high school within our own school district and between the school districts and our surrounding localities, and it has caused many frustrations. Plans kept being made for us without ever asking the students what we wanted, needed, or expected. I don't like to have the excitement of winter athletics starting up only to be told the season is canceled after 2 practices. All while I had to sit at home and watch my friends participate in their athletics in localities that neighbor Newport News. I had to watch their meets on social media. Neighboring schools were in class while we were virtual. This semester, we were offered a hybrid program where we sit in class only to log into our Chromebooks to do the same exact thing we can do from home. Hands-on learning is gone this year. Experiments are gone this year. Enjoyment is gone this year. A hybrid year. Pack your stuff up for 2 days Pack your stuff up for 2 days of in-person school. Then come home, unpack for 3 days of school. A huge inconvenience and distraction. It makes me wonder if it was only done so that SOLs could be administered. I realize administrations have our best interests in mind, but they are out of touch with us. Communication in a way that reaches and includes us on a personal level is key in the decision-making process. After all, it is our future. The plan is to extend our school year. My cousins in other states start school after Labor Day and end school at the end of May. We are offered a choice to go back before Labor Day and end our school year in the middle of June, as it is currently, or go back after Labor Day and end our school year even later in June. Either way, our school year is going to be extended. Why? To address the COVID slide? Really? So is this only a 1-year adjustment since it is to address the COVID slide? We already have half days for the last few days. Make the last few days full days. I'm frustrated because I'm unable to attend a service academy summer seminar because it happens in June before our schools let out for the year. I'm frustrated because athletic practices start at 2:30 or 2:45 every day. I'm learning virtually and cannot make it to the school before 3 or 3:15, so I miss out on a good part of practice. I've come to learn how inconsistent these high schools are within our city. Some high schools are very active on social media and offer activities for their students, while some do nothing. For example, one school has a cool program on Facebook. They bring on guests and give useful info for the students. The virtual view. They empower their students and give them the freedom to have a really nice morning show. Then you have some schools that have literary magazines, where written word, video, and art can be submitted by students and staff. There's a school that has student highlights on Instagram. These little things mean a lot for student morale and mental health. Some schools have been offering virtual activities and drive-ups, and some schools have gone dark, as if they're not even there for us. Out of district, our school district could get some ideas by following other localities on Instagram. Ring dance and prom, there was no ring dance. Have any of you heard what the York County schools are offering for their students? It's amazing. On social media, Newport News students are asking their York County friends to get guest tickets so that they can go to their prom events. There's also groups of parents that have popped up to plan private prom parties and events. Some schools in other localities sent out surveys offering choices and a vote for their students. I heard the Virginia Department of Education wants to end advanced diplomas and end advanced math classes. What? So you want to make us even less competitive against students from other states and the admissions process? Another frustration. Please let us know soon when next school year will look like. Will we be offered a 100% in-person option? I'm frustrated that it took a pandemic to learn there's a program called Rich Virginia. I wanted to tell you about an article I read just last night as I was adding the final touches to this essay. Patch.com had an article detailing Newport News Public Schools FAFSA application rates, a comparison. One school had 22.22% decrease in FAFSA applications this year over the last year, and another school had a 36.11% decrease in FAFSA applications being submitted this school year versus last school year. Patch.com reported this data was automatically generated using FAFSA's data analyzed by the Associated Press. This is alarming data. Does this mean that less students from these schools are applying to college? What do you think are the reasons for this? Students are frustrated. Now, after hearing all of my rants, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't offer some solutions. Every school should consider offering a literary magazine, an athletic booster club, a monthly virtual town halls. Schools should consistently recognize students' accomplishments. For example, have a student highlight every week on Instagram. A good fundraiser idea our schools could incorporate is to allow students that drive to school to paint their parking lot spots for a fee. I know the right people are here tonight to hear an idea I have for an event I would like to create. I would like to plan a college career scholarship and an internship fair, a community outreach. We could look at facilities such as CNU where we could all host the event. I'm envisioning an event where service academies and universities, along with their respective financial aid and scholarship offices, set up information tables. National and local organizations offering scholarships, set up information tables, and business hiring high school students or offering internships would be on site to advertise and possibly interview for positions. There could also be a health and welfare section, and possibly even grow the event to include workshops or include speaker sessions. Please reach out to me if you'd like to work with me to create this event. Now, before I end, I realize my topic is sensitive, and some may not want to hear it. However, these are my personal, valid frustrations, and I want you to hear them. Please take what I have said into consideration when making future decisions for students. Thank you.
Up here and using your voices, a lot of times people come up here and use their voice to enact change. And not only did you come up here and demand change, you offered some suggestions and then said, and then see me about that. I thought your piece was very powerful, and then that you not only voiced your frustrations, you were very emphatic and passionate about it, but also offered solutions to make that difference. It makes me think of a quote by Angela Davis, who's an amazing activist, way before your time, and she has a quote, and she says, "I'm no longer accepting the things I cannot change, I'm changing the things I cannot accept."
Wow. Good job.
School, I think you all know where to start right yet. Yes. Kind of sort of small, but just what encouraged you to say it in front of everybody today?
Okay. So hi, my name is Abdalla. I'm 16, and I actually attend two different schools. I attend Denby High School. I also go to the Governor's School for Science and Technology. So what encouraged me to say this in front of everybody?
Yes.
Is mostly, even though I've seen some complaints with parents on online, they don't really take them seriously because they kind of look at it and say, "Oh, it's a parent, it's just they just don't like the school system, or they don't like a bad experience with them happened." But when a student says it, or somebody that attends the school, I feel like, and I hope that they will look at it differently and say, "Oh, somebody that actually is in our program has a problem, then maybe we should overlook something, or maybe we should have more community outreach to the kids." Because currently, as you see, there's no communication. It's just one way, and the decision is up on the board, and we don't get it until maybe the day before or the day of. So, thank you.
Nice.
What you shared was fascinating and very informative, so we want to know a little bit more about you, that's okay. So the question is, if the story of you became a movie, how would the movie end?
Oh.
I definitely think the movie would end by me giving back. A lot of what I am today is because a lot of people helped me, and they helped build me up by passing on their experiences. For example, my flight instructor, Buzz, is his name, and he passed on a lot of experience to me, not only with flying, but a lot of life experience that I'll take on with my life. And I just want to give that back, and always, because all the information I have up here, it can be passed on and help multiple people, so that would be the way to make it.
Nice.
Y'all still doing good with the claps, some people a little caffeine, that's fine, we're doing great, Okay. Next up to the stage, we have Jennifer.